My name is A.L. Sai Prenna and my project is Understanding Rotational Symmetry. The aims of my project are to develop a foundational understanding of rotational symmetry as a basic geometric principles and demonstrating its relevance in art, nature, architecture and engineering. Uh, Rotational symmetry refers to the property of a shape looking the same in a rotational around a fixed point. Next, we know what is order of symmetry. The number of times a figure can be rotated in a full 360-degree rotation to look the same is called order of symmetry. Next, we know what is angle of symmetry. Angle of symmetry of a shape is 360-degree divided by order of symmetry. Here we have some examples of geometrical shapes of understanding rotational symmetry and some real life examples. This is a square. When we rotate it the first time, it looks exactly the same in 90 degree. The second time it also look the same. The third time it also look the same. The fourth time it completely rotation and looks the same. So a square have 4 order of symmetry and degree 90. So all of these are doing like this. These are some real life examples. This is a windmill rotational symmetry. If it does not have a rotational symmetry, so it does not produce electricity by the wind energy. This is a small example of Earth. It has a rotational symmetry. If it does not have a rotational symmetry, so day and night it does not causes. Rotational symmetry have some advantages and disadvantages. Some advantages are improve observation skills, boost creativity and imagination, develop math and geometry skills, foundation and architecture. There are some disadvantages like visualization, difficulty.
My name is Sonakshi Sahu. I am from St. Xavier's High School. Today there is a science exhibition happening. Other exhibitions like social, IT and literature are also happening. I have taken part in social. My topic name is the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution is the set of law on which our country is being governed. It was enacted on 26th of November 1949 but came into force on 26th January 1950, and there are fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principles of state policy and the preamble. The preamble is the preface or the identity card of the Constitution. The rights that are given to us by the government is the fundamental rights. They are enshrined in the Constitution. Some of the rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation and etc. Then comes the fundamental duties, the duties that we have to do for our country.